Welcome, everybody, to another presentation of the NBA Live on 2K Sports. With Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. We'll be joined by Allie LaForce on the sidelines. Let's take a look at the numbers for Bradley Beal.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage, and it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Harden and Beal are the backcourt. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Leonard in at the small forward position. And for Chicago, MP out there with Terry. Then it's Collins, then it's Buzelis, and it's Okoro in at the 3 spot. So Greg, with all-star voting underway, there are plenty of deserving players, but only 12 spots for each conference. It is very difficult to choose.
And that's why it feels like someone gets snubbed every year. I'd love to see the league expand the rosters to 15 spots. Remember, we had 12-man rosters back when there were only 9 teams.
Now Collins. Kawhi Leonard missing from long range. And the basket by MP. And MP getting to 2,000 points at a record pace.
Investing Zion Williamson, the fastest to do it in 40 years. The future of MP is bright.
Good ball movement here by the Bulls. They get it back. Collins, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
It's just certain guys have a nose for the basketball. I don't think you teach that. Great second effort there.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Just a bit ago, Billy Donovan and I were able to chat. The two-way star, Kawhi Leonard, was at the top of the coach's mind. He told me we've seen Kawhi win those finals MVPs because at his best, he is as good as anyone in the world. Leonard doesn't just score it, he can also shut down your best wing. It's really tough facing him. Back to you.
Great work as always, Allie. Thank you. Down low. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
Oh, my goodness. What a gritty finish from Zubac. Big fella. Okay.
Pass to Buzelis. Here's Collins. Up and in, off to an efficient start, 2 for 3 from the field.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Harden, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
To the middle. Shot by Collins, no good.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Outside, Beal. Leonard against Terry. He can't get that one to fall. Collins with some nice D. Pass to Buzelis. Terry outside. Okoro dishes to MP. Shot clock at 5. Terry outside. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. The shot by Buzelis, no good.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And the Clippers miss again. The Bulls leading by 3. And guys, hold on now. I'm getting word we have Shams Charania calling in. Shams, what do you have for us?
Thanks, guys. Well, one thing we're seeing with both teams in Los Angeles, managing the contract lengths of their aging veterans with an eye toward free agency in the next few summers. With Paul George leaving the Clippers, for the Lakers, LeBron James perhaps eyeing the door here. Not everyone is happy with the approach. They're sticking to it for now.
Taking that long view approach. All right, Shams, we thank you very much for that report.
Excellent read by MP there. Just takes advantage of the opening.
And so it's Harden bringing it up for the Clippers. They trail by 6. This their first chance to take a look at the Bulls this season.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
You wonder if they're looking to take control of this one early. And when you have more talent, you want to keep the other guys from gaining any confidence.
And that's money from Beal. He's so crafty at finding space in that deep corner.
MP kicks to Terry. From past the arc. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Harden with it. Now defended by MP. Inside, here's Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Boy, sometimes it's just pick your poison trying to guard James Harden, especially in pick-and-roll action.
MP, that's for 2. It's hauled in by Zubac.
Boy, these are the shots you have to make. If you don't capitalize, you are letting the defense off the hook.
That puts them in the lead. Beal's got 5.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
And here's MP for 3. It's hauled in by the Clippers. They defeated the Wizards in their last game.
Yeah, it was all hands on deck. Helps to get points off the bench when you're on the road.
One thing we know, great teams in the NBA get production off the bench, and that was critical that night.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Bogdanovich is checked in for the Clippers. Paul comes in for Beal. And now we have a moment to recognize the Player of the Week in the Eastern Conference, MP.
And you can see how valuable he is to the team with the amount of offense that he generates. Rarely is there a bucket where he didn't have a hand in creating it.
Now here's Terry, coming in off a 12-point game his last outing.
Boy, that mid-range area, he just didn't look comfortable, let's be honest.
Terry against Harden. Pass to Paul. Outside, Bogdanovich. Zubac, a screen on MP. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Off the run, and the dunk by MP.
Fantastic slam by MP, proving how dangerous he can be inside.
For Los Angeles, they've gone an even 50% from the field. They are 7 of 14 for the game. Outside Leonard. It's deflected.
Making good use of his length. Buzelis able to track down the block that time.
And here's MP for 3. Another miss by MP. The Clippers leading over Buzelis. Leonard, no luck.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
And in terms of efficiency, Greg, very little has changed with Kawhi Leonard.
In multiple years, he's been close to making the 50-40-90 club. A high-usage player who gets to his spots and also takes great care of the ball.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. For the Bulls, Josh Giddey's checked in for Okoro, and Kevin Huerter subbed in for Terry. And then for Los Angeles, Lopez comes in for Ivica Zubac, and Bradley Beal subbed in for James Harden. Now here's Paul. Against Washington, he was really on his game. There's Beal with the 3. Rebound by the Bulls. MP's got 4 rebounds in this game. And trying for the go-ahead basket, it doesn't go in. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Thanks, guys. Well, MP in their last time out against the Nets put on a show. He dropped 48 points, and once again, he was lights out from distance. His numbers from that game jump off the stat sheet. He was just superb. Guys, let's see if he can do it again.
Great stuff, Allie. We thank you. You're right. He was a one-man wrecking crew in that one.
Yeah, he was not going to let them lose that game. We'll see if he comes in with that same attitude tonight.
One of the things I like about this guy, he's able to up the intensity whenever needed, and players really feed off his energy.
MP, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
Pass to Beal, trying to end the drought. Chicago grabs the miss.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. MP passes to Giddey. Buzelis. And that comes off the assist by Giddey.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Lopez, a screen on Herter. There's Beal with the 3. Nailed from three-point land. Beal's got 8.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. It's the Bulls. They're up by 2. And we'll get going after this from United Center. And this has been a fairly some changes. Okoro's checked in for Kevin Herter. Terry comes in for Josh Giddey. And MP subbed in for Trey Jones. John Collins, he's checked in for the Clippers. Chicago's gone 2 of 3 when they've stepped beyond the arc in the second quarter. At the forwards, Okoro and Williams. MP out there with Terry. And it's Smith in at the center, filling out the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Smith scanning the floor. And then Smith with the dunk.
Oh, my goodness. Off his feet in a hurry. You love to see Jalen Smith play with aggression in the paint.
Clippers trail by 7. Ball left side. Beal drives in. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
And Greg, the way the floor is spaced now, how much would you enjoy playing in this current environment?
I'm lacing up my kicks as you say that. It would have been a lot of fun. But not only do you have more room to operate, defenders practically, they can't touch it.
Now, here's MP. He's coming off an unbelievably high-scoring game.
Boy, they've managed without him to a degree, which bodes well for them overall.
Kept alive. Paul dishes to Lopez. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Lopez sets a screen for Paul. The kick out to Lopez. Shot clock at 3. Over MP. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Listen, that's a quality mid-range shot. He just couldn't capitalize.
Here's Williams. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
Here's Beal. After Chicago picking up a basket just moments ago. And good that time. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
But John Collins around the bucket doing work right there.
MP finds Okoro. Leonard with the steal. Paul with the 3. Collins. And Collins is right there. Collins has got 8 points. And so MP will bring it up for the Bulls. And we've been following this group's absolute dominant season, winning most games in blowout fashion.
Truly record-setting fashion. Nonetheless, though, it's been demoralizing to teams facing this group. I mean, before halftime, teams are often down by 15 or 20 points. We might be witnessing another blowout in the making here tonight.
I'll tell you, the savviness of Chris Paul on the break, he is a force to be reckoned with.
MP's on the move. Can't hit that one.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
Here's Beal trying to get open as Lopez. And there's Bradley Beal on the assist by Paul. Paul's got his 5th assist in this one. Chicago trailing here. MP with it. He's got 13. And he can't stop the run as he misses. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. Beal gets a wide open look. Again, Los Angeles.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. So for the Bulls, Collins comes in for Jalen Smith. And Buzelis subbed in for Williams. Bogdan Bogdanovic, he's checked in for the Clippers. James Harden comes in for Paul. Bulls trail by 4. MP deciding where to go with it. Lets it go with the 3. MP drills the 3.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
To the paint. And Lopez throws it down.
Boy, when asked to take on this role, guys, Kawhi Leonard has proven to be a reliable facilitator.
And Doris, when he's feeling good, Kawhi Leonard still one of the toughest matchups in the NBA.
You know what, Kevin? The way he's battled through injuries and the game's still important enough to him that he's stuck around. And you're so right. When he is healthy, he remains a two-way force. This guy is an absolute Hall of Famer.
Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Harden. Oh, Harden with a good look down low.
And I like that they're not settling. Getting the ball on the interior, 8 of their last 10 coming that way.
And that one drops. MP's got the game tied up here for Chicago.
The whole power move by MP. Could have been an and one there.
To the inside. Here's Bogdanovic. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got 3 assists in the game. It's been a little while since they've been in the lead.
And that's why this is such an important possession for them.
Okoro with it. Leonard's there. And a wide open look for MP. And the Bulls another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Outside Bogdanovic. Now here's Leonard. Covered by Okoro. Leonard, powerful move.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Kicks it out to Collins. Back to MP. Those 3-pointers off the mark.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Outside Leonard. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. A 3 from Bogdanovic. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's MP. Bulls moving the ball around. Collins finds Terry. That's in for the first basket of the game after 3 attempts. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
Shoots from 8. That one a little long.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
A nice shot by Okoro.
Inside, Okoro can really make trouble for the defense. He's got that combination of strength and agility.
Outside Leonard, beyond the arc. They grab their own miss. And Collins is right there.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Bogdanovic grabs the miss. The Clippers trail.
I always like to hold for the last shot right here.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent.
And here is MP. 24 points for him. From deep three-point land. The shot, no good.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
Bradley Beal, he's been the guy making things happen for the Clippers. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
Hello and welcome. Let's get right into it. The story tonight is a tight matchup for the Clippers after 2 quarters.
This is some retro hoops, pounding the ball inside with intent. Man, I know you love this big fella.
No need to take a million jumpers. Work with the rock down low. Good things will happen, don't you know?
Ooh, you're rhyming and you didn't know. A poet.
All right, next, let's look at some of the possible entrants into this year's dunk contest.
Watch these guys from now into the contest. I bet they thought of crazy in-game dunks that you've never seen before.
I feel like they've never chose you because they like their backboards so much.
That would be correct.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. MP really making a difference here.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, he's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
So for the Clippers right now, out on the perimeter, we'll see Beal and Leonard. The pair up front, that'll be Collins and Zubac. And it's Harden in at the point. Beal with the steal, and now Beal pushing it up, and no one back to stop him. Yep, that one goes in there. Beal's got it going here in the start of the second half. The first points in the third quarter for the Clippers. MP inside, guarded by Harden. Back to MP. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. MP's got 26 points. And now Allie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks, Kevin. John Collins grew up playing soccer goaltender. He said, quote, "I've always had good hands, but goaltending helped my reaction time, being able to track the ball at fast speeds. It's an important thing for guards to trust the big fella that you can catch and finish." Back to you, Kevin.
Terrific report. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. Bangs home the trifecta. MP's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Got to contest MP from out there. He is more than capable from 3.
Collins kicks to Beal. There's a screen by Collins. Takes a 3. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Here's Collins, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Zubac. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And take a look at what he's been able to do at the free throw line. 82% more than acceptable.
And so Collins nails both of them.
This is a guy who will happily go to the line if that's what the defense wants to give him.
2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. Collins grabs the miss. Collins has got 7 rebounds in the game.
You know, missed that one, but still a really good start coming off the break. 3 for 4 now.
Now, here's MP. He has 29. To the paint, shoots over Zubac, so they take the lead. Collins has got 10 points in the game.
Boy, you love to see the unselfishness of MP at this early stage. Pretty pass.
Martin sets the big for Beal. Oh, and the dunk by Beal. A great competitive game so far.
And from the look of it, this one could go right down to the wire.
Here's MP. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Zubac has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Harden. Fires the 3. Collins grabs the miss. For Chicago, they've gone 3 of 4 so far in the 3rd quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And here is Okoro. Now, MP. No good on the 3. Inside, here's Harden. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, Harden has made a career of his ability to navigate into the painted area. Boy, this guy, if he gets inside, look out, turn the lights out.
And Billy Donovan wants a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And now a chance to look here at the race for Rookie of the Year. Halfway through the season, these are the top rookies so far. You look at MP. Well, he's shown he's a force as we move along in the meat of the season, sitting pretty at that #1 spot now, and it's his race to lose.
And this is just a special player. No question he should be favored for the Rookie of the Year award at this point.
I'll tell you, it's one of the brightest starts to a career that I can remember. He's certainly well positioned for that award.
Collins wide open, he fires. And that one is good from Zubac. Zubac has got the lead up to 5 now for the Clippers.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
MP, the Clippers grab the miss.
Oh, an easy look, but he decides to be a crowd pleaser. I'm sure he's upset for attempting that one.
And out of bounds as Chicago gains possession. This pause in the action gives us a chance to see the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers this month. 4th, the Bulls. 5th, the Clippers.
And both teams have done a nice job of converting mistakes into fast break hoops. I mean, that is critical.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Pass to Buzelis. The tray. And again, no good by Chicago.
I'm not sure he expected to be that wide open and yet somehow comes away empty.
That one goes in. And it's a 7-point Clipper lead.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Takes a step back. MP against Harden. It's Terry outside. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 5 assists in the game. Outside Leonard. And Okoro pulls it down. Chicago has gone into the 3-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. MP outside. Pass to Okoro. 6 on the shot clock. Fires the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Here's Leonard. 6 points for him. Here's Zubac. That's in. That's his 5th field goal. He's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. And here's MP. He'll bring it up for Chicago. Pass to Buzelis. With a tie. Good on the triple. Buzelis has got 8 points.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
And Tyronn Lue wants a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. He's checked in for the Bulls. Josh Giddey comes in for MP. And a switch here also for the Clippers. Bogdanovich is checked in. Chicago leading. Josh Giddey is out there with MP. Then it's Kevin Huerter. And it's Smith. And it's Williams at the power forward. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Now here's Huerter. Sinks the triple. MP's got 32 points in the game.
Yeah, in the first half, he was unstoppable from deep. Now, 2 more since the break.
Leonard against Huerter. Now here's Paul. D right on him. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Lopez from long range. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Paul's got 6 assists here tonight.
It catches people off guard to see what a smooth stroke Lopez has for a big fella.
MP, no good.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Leonard with no one around. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. MP passes to Smith, and he uses the glass on the layup. And the Bulls lead by 3.
Boy, that's a high percentage look by Jalen Smith. Exactly what you want your big man to create.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Leonard. Fires from 14. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 4 rebounds in this game.
Boy, this guy has not had a great night, and it really has weighed the entire team down.
Smith with a screen on Paul. Slammed in by Smith.
And he just dangles from the bucket after sending that one through.
And you can see which team has the swagger right now. Now here's Leonard. To the middle. He's looking for Lopez and finds him. And that one is good. That's 7 points for Brook Lopez.
Boy, love watching Brook Lopez go to work. Superb at playing to his strengths down on the box.
MP passes to Giddey. Lets the 3 fly, buries it from 3-point range.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Kicks it out to Collins. Good, and Paul gets the assist.
What an answer by John Collins. The 3 responses on time.
And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for Chicago.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Boy, the long ball has been another point of emphasis for this group tonight. Their shooters are finding open spaces and firing without hesitation. You put a difficult first half behind you, and you get busy in the second half. You love that mental toughness.
And Billy Donovan decides to call timeout. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. So Chicago going with an almost entirely new group. Jalen Smith, he's checked in for Zach Collins. Booz Ellis comes in for Williams. Okoro, he's checked in for Josh Giddey. And Terry's subbed in for Kevin Huerter. The Clippers also changing it up. Beal comes in for Leonard. And it's James Harden in for Chris Paul. Terry kicks to MP. It's good from long range. MP's got 11 in the second half.
MP ready to rise and fire as soon as he touched it.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Now here's Terry. Down low, here's Smith. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Smith's got 6 points in the quarter.
And how about the grit and determination in the post? I mean, essential qualities to have late in a close game.
There's Beal with the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Smith's got his 5th rebound in this one. Terry finds MP. And the dunk by MP.
And you look at this scoring outburst by MP. What's incredible is he still has room to grow.
Clippers trail by 5. Outside, Beal. Bounce pass, Bogdanovich. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. Harden's shot is off.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
Basket good.
And he's coming up big here in the clutch.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Outside Collins. Pass to Bogdanovich. In the corner, Harden. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got his 6th rebound on the night. To the middle. Here's MP. Getting it done against contact. It's MP.
Boy, bringing tremendous energy right now, and his teammates are absolutely feeding off it.
And the timeout called here by Tyronn Lue. He has decided it's the right time to talk. Williams is checked in for Jalen Smith. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Los Angeles. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. He told his guys to, quote, turn it up, going on to say, only way we get out of this hole is with effort, incredible effort. So show me what you can do out there. It's a big ask, but we'll see what happens. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Beal, the pass to Leonard. To end the run. And stolen by MP. Let's send it over to the sideline for some news on Zach Collins. Allie, how's he doing?
Guys, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Chicago. A bruised tailbone is what he's saying. Nothing too serious, but definitely a pain in the you-know-what. The good news from the training staff is that they do think he can play on it, so he won't have to miss minutes. Guys?
Allie, thanks as always. We appreciate the report. Never like to see any kind of injury, Greg.
Yeah, it's one of the toughest parts of the game because you have little to no control.
Well, we're obviously hoping for a speedy recovery because we know this about this young guy. He simply loves playing the game.
And it's off. Chicago leading by 9. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. And so Harden will bring it up for the Clippers. Now Collins. It's stolen by Buzelis. Oh, here comes Williams all alone. And the fast break ends in a missed J. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the 4th. MP outside. And get the 3.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And good that time.
Well, the mid-range is certainly the area that he is most comfortable. Kawhi Leonard, that's where he started, folks.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He knows every possession is critical now. And the Bulls making a change here. Collins is checked in.
Zach Collins.
.157 left in the 4th quarter. Terry looking over the floor. Collins, a screen on Hart. 6 to shoot. Beyond the arc. Buries the deep ball.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
10. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
.125 left here in the 4th quarter. And it misses.
Boy, this is the story of the night for this guy. He's taken a lot of questionable shots.
MP outside. Here's Collins. And the rejection by Zubac.
Boy, how about the D from Zubac there? The big man from Croatia doing some things defensively.
It's off target. And here are the Bulls now. They're on a 14-4 run.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Bulls.
The sheer volume of three-pointers was the deciding factor tonight, it seemed.
Yeah, they'd sink one and then do it again, and that strategy did work.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with the win approaching, they'll take the first game here of 2 that they'll play against this team. Nice to get that first one out of the way and set the tone.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for MP.
I'll tell you, he was their engine all game long, setting his teammates up for success.
Now Collins. James Harden missing on the 3. Just 5 on the clock. Cleared away by Leonard. Uncovered.
John Collins. Assist goes to James Harden.
MP connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
And so Chicago takes this one, and by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. Once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Now, let's send it over to Dominic Hamill.
Prolific play per usual from MP in leading his side to victory. Your efforts stood out in more than one area. That means something to you, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does. One of my first rivals, a kid in high school, bro, like, he was the first really great scorer I ever played against. He was 10 times the scorer I was then, not now. But he didn't do anything else. I used him as an inspiration. I never wanted someone to watch me thinking. That's it.
I don't think anyone is, MP.
Of course.
Kevin, back to you.
All right, Dominic, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.